Hello, my name is Connor.
And I'm Cameron.
Today we're going to walk you guys through a baseball workout that goes through a bunch of exercise that targets many different muscles that help you play the game of baseball. But first off, we want to start with some warm-ups to get your muscles loose.
First off, we're going to do some knee pulls. Stretch our legs.
And then you can bring it behind, stretch your quads.
Yep, stretch the quads. Going to be doing some quad workouts later on.
And go straight down, stretch your calf muscles. And then to your arms, stretch them across. It's going to be throwing the ball later.
Stretch those deltoids. Alright, now that we're all warmed up, we're ready to do our workout. So we'll go ahead and make our way over to the bench over here. And we're going to do a leg workout.
Step ups.
Step ups. So as I do it, Connor's going to explain what it's doing for you.
As you can see, he's jumping up and down, moving one foot over the other, and he's working out his quadriceps, his gluteus maximus, his hammies, and his calves. So mainly all the leg muscles there is getting.
So right there, you're gonna feel a burn in your calves, your glutes, your quads, and then your hamstrings.
Go.
Alright, so with the step ups, you're going to want to make sure to do about 3 sets of 20 for those. So now we're going to move on to a little harder of a workout. It's plyometric push-ups. And you'll be able to do this just with a few textbooks and some weights. You'll go ahead and stack the textbooks up to an even height that you're comfortable with doing push-ups on. And then you're going to want to put weights to just keep them sturdy and stabilized. So I'm going to do this and Connor will explain more.
Okay, so he's working many different muscles here. You can see right here, he's probably working the triceps as he's pushing off the books in the ground. And then he's working the abs because they're tightening as he's lifting off the ground. And as he's in that position, he's also working his chest as he presses down. Those muscles are tightening. And also the forearms. So as you can see, Cameron's getting a little tired here. So for this, you probably want to do around maybe two sets of 20. If you get comfortable, you could do 3 maybe.
3 of 15. Somewhere in there. That'll get the job done. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to the oblique crunch. And it's going to do practically what it's called. It's going to work your obliques. So as I do this, Connor will give you the info.
As Cameron sits on his side, he's mainly targeting this side of his body, which is his external obliques, or his transverse abdominis. And as he comes up, he's tightening that muscle, and it works it out. And transferring this around the baseball field, the stronger your abs are, the harder you'll be able to throw the ball. So Cameron's getting ripped, toned abs here.
Yep. And you're going to want to do about 3 sets of 20 for those as well. Alright, now we're going to move on to hammer curls. And what you're going to need is a couple dumbbells. Go with a weight you feel comfortable with. Don't push yourself too much, otherwise you might risk injury. But I'm going to go with 35s, and Connor's going to go with 25s.
Hey, don't say that.
He's a little weaker than me, but that's okay. And so all you're going to do is you're going to bring it up to your shoulder for each arm. And that's really going to work out your bicep muscle. It's going to strengthen that.
Definitely feel the burn after about 200 reps.
Yeah. Realistically though, you're going to want to do about 3 sets of 20 with these, like our last 3 workouts. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to our next workout. And that is the dumbbell incline press. And so we'll go over the bench. Notice we have set the bench at an incline because what we're going to do is we're going to lay back on the bench and we're going to push up. You can have the bench inclined to whatever you feel comfortable with. That can be from 45-degree angle up to 90-degree angle. It just depends on your preference. So, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and get on, lean back, put them up, and you're going to push up till they knock together. You're going to bring them down. Make sure your arms do not go past parallel. Make sure they stay up, and you're going to keep doing that. And while I do this, Connor's going to give you the rest of the info.
As Cameron does this, the main muscle that he's working is the deltoid. This is located just right on his shoulder muscle right here. So that's the main muscle he's working. It also works his tris and his bis. And probably it also works his pectoral muscles. But mainly it's focused on the deltoid.
Alright, we're on to our next workout. And what you're going to need for this workout is just a chin-up bar. That's exactly what we're doing. We're going to do chin-ups, and what this is going to do is this is going to work out your lats. So right in here, and so as Connor does these, he's going to pull up, and these are really going to work out the lats really well. Going to tighten them up, strengthen them up, and that's what we want. This is also going to strengthen the biceps, triceps, forearms, and also grip strength. It's going to keep that strengthened up. Alright, our next workout we're going to do here, we're going to do dumbbell shoulder shrugs, and these are really going to focus on our trapezius.
Which are like located right up top here.
Yep, right there. And so what you're going to want to do is get some dumbbells that you feel comfortable with. Once again, as we've said before, don't go too heavy as you can risk injuring yourself. I'm going to go with 55s here, and Connor's going to go a little lighter, not as strong again. He's going to go with the 35s.
He just didn't have any 60-pound weight, so...
Anyways, so what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to hold them and shrug. And I'd say you're going to want to do about 3 sets of 20 with these as well. These are going to really strengthen and stabilize your trapezius muscle. Alright, moving on, we got our next exercise in our workout. These are called dumbbell flies. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want a bench to lay down on, and then you're going to want dumbbells. And as we said so many times before, just make sure you don't get too heavy as you can hurt yourself. So, what Connor's going to do is he's going to stretch him out, and he's going to bring him up, and this is really going to strengthen his pectoral muscles. This is what we want to work on. That's what we're focusing on. We'd say do about 3 reps of 20 again. It's a pretty safe number. If you feel that it's not enough of a challenge, you can do more reps for endurance strength, or you can go heavier to really build that muscle. Woo!
Go.
Alright, and that's the conclusion of the actual workout part of the video. But before we go, we're going to want to make sure to do a cool down. It's always important to do a cool down after a workout to make sure we get the heart rate back down and we get the muscles all relaxed to go about the rest of the day. So first off, a good cool down to do after each workout is jumping jacks, like Connor will demonstrate here. And you'll want to do about 10 to 20 of these, whichever you prefer. You can go in between there. It's all preference, and that'll start to get your heart rate to slow down a little bit and get your muscles a little more relaxed. After jumping jacks, usually you'll go to something like a mountain climber, like Connor's doing. And you can do 10 to 20 of these also to get your heart rate starting to slow down and get those muscles relaxed. After doing those, we're going to want to do some more stretching. We can return to our warm-up stretches, or you can do different stretches. I think we'll go ahead and just do some quad stretches. So we worked our quads quite a bit. And arms.
You can go behind too. Stretch that back muscle and your shoulder muscles.
As well as the obliques.
Make sure to just stretch all the muscles you worked out. Get your heart rate down. You don't want to pull anything the next time you stretch or work out.
Yep.
So.
Yep. And after all of this, another good thing to do is go out and walk. Maybe walk a lap somewhere, or do something like that. That's always good to do. It's a good way to finish out a workout. But it's certainly not necessary. It's just extra you can do to help you cool down.